Hi, my name is Valerie Gonzalez alongside Brianna Alvarez, Isabella de Leon, and Ella Diaz, and we will be presenting the paper slides on religion of Hinduism and their views on conservation. The religion of Hinduism can be broken down into 8 primary principles, revolving the supreme being, the Veda scriptures, the universe, karma, reincarnation, polytheism, Satguru, ahisma, and the encouragement of religious toleration. So, starting with the supreme being. Hindus place their faith in the main deity called the Supreme Being, which they believe functions to sustain the universe. Moving down the stepping stones to the Veda scriptures. These sacred texts contain the oldest layers of Hindu literature, pertaining to the divinity of the 4 Vedas, which are the different sections of the document. When speaking about the universe, Hindus believe that this vast vacuum of space undergoes continuous cycles of creation, preservation, and dissolution. In terms of karma, Hindus believe that an individual lives through the law of cause and effect, as each person dictates the outcome of their own destiny through their conscious thoughts, words, and deeds. With this mindset, people do not have any predetermined fate and can therefore change the course of their lives. The occurrence of reincarnation is a heavily supported belief in Hinduism to explain the journey by which a human soul takes after they pass. With this belief, the soul reincarnates, experiencing many births until their purpose is fulfilled, to which then the soul is liberated and allowed to rest. Hindus also practice polytheism, as they worship several different gods, and they believe live in unseen worlds. In regards to Satguru, he is a wise master that embodies values of self-discipline, good conduct, purification, and pilgrimage. Hindus also believe that all life is sacred, and therefore encourage people to practice ahisma, which means non-injury, when carrying out deeds and talking to others. Finally, Hindus also embrace religious toleration, as they believe that all religions are entitled to respect and understanding, since they are all genuine paths to God's light. Hinduism is also very oriented in symbolism, as there are numerous symbols that are representative of the beliefs and principles of the religion. So here we have the Om, which is the main and most important symbol of the religion, as it is commonly used as the emblem of Hinduism and represents the entire universe. Next, we have the lotus symbol, which represents purity or transcendence. Growing out of the mud, this flower is beautiful, and though resting on the water, it never makes contact with it. Moving down, we have the Daipa, or lamp, which as expected, symbolizes light. Here we have the lotus feet of a guru or god. Touching the feet of superiors shows an attitude of submission and service. Next is the kalasha, which is a coconut surrounded by mango leaves in a pot. This is often used in rituals, specifically fire sacrifices. The trident, or trishul, is the weapon of Shiva, which is one of the primary Hindu gods. And finally, we have the conch shell, which is used during Aradai, a ceremony where several candles are lit before an image or statue of a god as a show of respect and honor. Holy places. The main Hindu place of worship is called a mandir, or a temple. It can be a simple structure by the side of the road or a large complex with several buildings. These temples serve as dwelling places for deities, surrounded by markets selling offerings and flowers to honor the grounds of these gods. The inner sanctuaries are small and intended for only a few worshippers at a time. Above the sanctuaries are central towers, shaped like the mountain home of the gods, and are often brightly painted and adorned. Next is the Ganges River, which is known as a holy river of Hinduism. This body of water, located in northern India, is so significant to Hindus since it is primary site for pilgrimages, as people visit the river to bathe in the holy water, as well as to spread the cremated ashes of their loved ones. Finally, shrines pose as a personal holy place in the homes of the people. These shrines most often display framed images or statues of gods, as well as colorful flowers, vases, candles, and singing bowls. This makes for an accessible area where the people of the household can say their daily prayers and worship. So where is Hinduism most prominent? Well, as shown on this global map, we can see that Hinduism is most concentrated in Southwest Asia, in the countries of India and Nepal, as well as Guyana and Suriname in Latin America. Conservation values. The Hinduism principles are based on 5 elements that occur naturally in the environment. These elements include water, fire, earth, wood, and the Akasha, which is supreme to their belief system. The Akasha refers to the intangible energetic field where all past events are imprinted and all other four primary elements intersect. With this faith in the elements, Hindus show an immense amount of respect for the elements, ensuring to preserve and maintain the natural ecosystem by minimizing water and air pollution. One way by which Hindus have prevented further water pollution is by resorting to a more sustainable life by recycling and refraining from littering, as well as composting yard or grass to prevent it from clogging water drains. Hindus have also implemented more eco-friendly practices in terms of the air by reducing their reliance on cars and introducing vertical gardens along highways, urban areas, and apartment complexes. Their belief that the soul is reincarnated after death and transformed into any life form also contributes to Hindus' views on conserving the environment. Therefore, Hindus praise and express compassion for all the flora and fauna of the environment, considering that the landscape serves as resting places for souls. Some examples of these soul-containing landmarks include oceans, mountains, forests, the sun, as well as all living things, including monkeys and lions. One of the major taboos in Hindu religion is the consumption of beef, as most individuals who actively practice Hinduism are vegetarian. When this meat is removed from a person's diet, it greatly contributes to a reduced carbon footprint. Cows in particular are very sacred to the Hindus due to the animal's correlation to the almighty gods. Because of this strict belief, Hindus embrace a global movement intended to protect cows by discouraging slaughtering for consumption purposes. One organization that contributes to this belief is the International Society of Cow Protection, or ISCOWP. This organization serves to educate the public about the significance of cows in terms of their culture. They stress that for Hindus, the cow is perceived as a maternal or motherly figure, as they provide milk and therefore nurture the environment. ISCOWP also allows people to adopt a cow, which gives the new owner a once-in-a-lifetime experience to care for and protect a cow. And that is the end. Here are all of our cited sources.